got my fancy mount hook up here. As seen on TV, you know those, the commercial with the stick any cell phone to the car mount? This is my car mount, and it's now in my bathroom. So I can do, I've had some people ask me about the makeup that I used for the wedding. So I'm going to do my little quick makeup tutorial. I don't wear makeup very often, so this is a very quick, simple, yet effective makeup. So, because I use my hands a lot when I do makeup, I don't use tools. That's how simple I am. Oh, do you want me to put makeup on you?
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Okay, so I'm starting off with, let's see, I don't know if you can see this, the Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Mousse. I am vanilla. You can tell. Alright, I just put it on my hands. Yee, can you see it? There you go. That's what it looks like. Very foamy. Then I just put it on with my hands. Just be careful under your eyes. This will work just fine. It looks a little bit scary to start out with. When I first put it on my face, I was like, oh my god! What's going on? But if you just keep working it, it will blend in. And I even like to put it on my eyelids as a base because I don't use the eyeshadow base or whatever it is they call it. I don't even know the term they use, but I just put a little foundation on my eyelids. Kind of clean everything up. And then under the eyes, I don't use concealer either. A little squirt. But I tend to have red skin. I have rosacea, so this Airbrush Photo Ready really sort of calms my skin down. I know some of you out there are going, oh my god, what is she doing? She's putting it on with her hands and it's going to be all over the place, but it works. Can you tell? I'm nice and even now. Stuff works good and fast. Just make sure you got it good on your neck. I might even put a little bit underneath here. So my next step, I'm going to use bronzer. And wedding was the first time I'd ever used bronzer, I think. And this is Mark by Avon. And it is called Good Glowing Bronzer. Or Bronze Glow, I guess. Whoops. It's just a cap. It's all good. Ugh. Okay. I'm going to speed up because I said this was only like dropping all kinds of mess everywhere. Okay. I have a big brush. My Sonia Kashuk. Guess that's how you say it. Kashuk brush. I'm going to put it underneath the cheekbones. Sort of highlight the cheekbones. Add contouring and definition. And I'm going to add a little bit around the top here, kind of bring out the hairline. And a little bit down here. Highlight the chin. Alright. Now, for blush, I used True Blend Minerals. It's kind of a peachy color and it's shimmery. I just take it off the little thing with my brush that I just used for the bronzer. And put it sort of like on the apple of the cheeks and then brush up. It's right over top of the bronzer. And this is a very translucent blush. So it's not, you don't have like the pink racing stripes going up the side of your face. Okay. So now I have blush. I don't use a lot because I tend to turn pink. And so don't want too much pink going on because I'm probably going to turn pink. But if you want to add more blush, go for it. Okay. Then I have highlighter. And well, this is actually called Illuminator, but I could not find highlighter, so I'm using Illuminator. And people were all like, what are you talking about? Highlighter. We don't, like, for your eyes, like up here. No. This is highlighter for your cheeks and like right above the brow. And you can even put it down here on your nose. And some people put it like right here on the lips. But I'm just going to squirt it on my, well, first I'm going to wash my hands off a little bit. There we go. Foundation on them. Alright. So I'm going to squirt it on my finger. Alright. So I've got it right there on the finger. And I'm going to use just a tiniest little dab. Then I'm even going to put it like on the side of my hand here so I can have more control over it. And just kind of dab my finger. And then dab it right onto the top of the cheekbone. And it's very subtle. Like, you probably can't even see it on this camera. Except when the light hits it. Dab a little bit more. Put it on the hand. Get the excess off and then put it on the face. You just dab it. I don't know if you can kind of see the shimmer, but it gives your face a really dewy sort of look. Gives you dewy cheeks, or what I was going for, sort of like a wedding glow. I want it to be glowing on my wedding day, so I use this. Alright, just a little bit more on this side. It's like you want it to be subtle. You don't want to look like a 12-year-old with body glitter all over you. And then I'm going to put a little bit over the top of the brow, just so it stands out in the light. And then I'm going to put just a tiny bit here to bring out the top lip. Kind of defines it right there. Now my hands are filthy. I have to constantly keep washing my hands because I use my hands so much. See, we're almost going to be under 10 minutes, I think. Alright. And I'm going slow because I'm talking. If I were doing this full speed, I probably would already be done. Now I'm going to have another mark shadow, and this is a dark brown, and I'm going to use it to fill in my eyebrows because my eyebrows tend to look a bit sparse, especially on camera. I have this little brush I'm going to use to fill in. And that just adds a bit more of a strong brow. So if you have lighter eyebrows or slightly sparse, just give them a little extra help, a little extra oomph so they don't disappear in photos. Alright, now for the actual eyes, I'm using Maybelline New York. Okay, so I've already got the base on this side. Now I'm adding the base again right in the inner crease of the eye.
Question.
Yeah.
When you wear your ring, like, can your skin grow around it like a tire in a tree trunk?
No.
If it just stays?
No. You'll be fine.
So I don't need to worry about that?
No.
Okay. End of question.
Gotta love them. And now I'm gonna...
Filming?
Yes!
Oh my god. Don't put that in there.
Too bad. Okay, so now I'm putting the shimmery white base right under the eyebrow. And it's going to make your eye look more awake. And the other side. It's subtle, but it makes a difference, especially in pictures. Okay, we're getting very close to the end here. Alright, so now I've got it under the eyebrows, in the creases, and you can even put a little bit on the base of the lid just to get your eye ready for the rest of the shadow. Alright, now I'll use a brush. I'm going to go with this nice little, say it, angle brush. I'm going to take, this is a gold color. I don't know if you can see this gold color. Okay, right in the crease, or on the lid itself, I guess I should say. My friends were very concerned, I think, when I told them that I was doing my wedding makeup by myself because I don't wear makeup very often. Just because I don't wear it doesn't mean I don't know how to apply it. And now, I didn't use liner for the wedding. I actually used just eyeshadow, a navy blue shimmery shadow. Hey. This is also by Mark, and it's called Night Owl. And I just put it on this sort of pointy brush and then I did the bottom halfway and the top halfway. I'm going to have to put it down so I can do this. Right up inside the lash line. Carefully, you look uncomfortable watching me do this.
No, I was just looking. Hey, I got a good tip.
What's that?
If you're not used to wearing a ring, like, it might itch and you might get scared. Like, why is it happening? Well, maybe it's just because if you get your hands wet, like when you wash your hands or something.
I went ahead and did the other eye because I'm running out of time on my camera. I'm going to run out of space. So, the only things left, mascara and lipstick. This is a really just a cheap, like $2 mascara from the DG, or as we call it around, or we call it the DG. It's the Dollar General, where you can pretty much get everything that I use here today except for the Avon products. Now that the mascara is on, see my big lashes. I'm doing a simple. This is like a lip stain with gloss, and it is the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Lips Satin Stain, and this is Honey 001. It's just not too much color. And I'm going to add, this is a CoverGirl Lip Slick, to add just a little bit of gloss on top. See, it's translucent. And done. So, this was my wedding face. Very simple. And now I'm going to go do Zumba in it. Okay, so my makeup is done. And as you saw, there was a little someone walking back and forth in the room while I was doing my tutorial, watching me, my husband, Kenneth. And he was like, well then, if you're doing a tutorial, then anybody should be able to do it, right? Bum, ba, bum. Come on in. Come on in.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Look.
Get up closer. Look at that. Poppin'.
No, just because anybody can do it doesn't mean they should do it, obviously, because this is ridiculous.
You're very glam rock.
This is terrible. And here, I'm going to tell you what to do if you've made a terrible mistake. This product by Neutrogena, Fresh Foaming Cleanser, is really great for removing makeup and cleanser in one for refreshingly clean skin. So Neutrogena, get on that and write me that check fast.
But look at,
Yeah.
could you, look how, close your eye. Look at him eyes popping. Look at that. Look at him eyes popping.
Look at them popping.
Beautiful. Aww, this is so precious. Isn't he glowing? He's my glowing groom. That's what he is. So precious. I love him. Now he's going to wash his makeup off. I'm going to Zumba like this. I'm going to go Zumba down with my wedding makeup off and on, and then sweat it off. Just by the time I get home, I'm going to look like a disaster. But I look good going into. Oh, violently washing it off. He must really not like it.
Much respect to anybody, all the makeup wearing people of the world, because it's really a labor of love to do that.
That's why I never wear it.
Well, when you do, you're radiant. You're radiant all the time. You're the best.
Makes my face look thinner. I still don't like to wear it though. No one can convince me it looks good enough to get up and do this every day. No.
It's nice for special occasions.
Yeah, special occasions only.
Like YouTube.
Yeah, like for YouTube. But so that's all for us. But don't forget to subscribe and give the videos a thumbs up, especially for my awesome little apparatus I got going on here. And my groom put makeup on. That deserves a thumbs up.
I need help with the mascara.
He needs help getting his mascara off, so I really must go. Come back tomorrow. Good night. You can say good night.
Bye.